Hello everyone, and this time I'm going to be showcasing this build that I made after the Puyo Festival finished and with this new gadget. And I call this gadget set the Fever build, or alternatively the Puyo Puyo Fever build, because it really does kind of feel like Puyo Puyo Fever in a way where you're just chaining stuff and chaining stuff and chaining stuff, and then you just get a good amount of results for it. Like how when you do fever mode and Puyo, you throw all the garbage to the other person or other people if you're playing with like more than two people. So you need this and this and this. You could put any other gadget, but I'm going to put a ring engine here. It doesn't really matter which one you do, as long as it's also a ring gain, as long as it's a ring gain, and you need like mini ring gain boost. But I have Slipstream Bounty to give myself passive rings, and the only reason why I have Ring Engine on here is simply to give myself extra stats because it's a stat boost because Arlo will just have more everything, so it'll just help out more. But it doesn't really matter if you have Ring Engine on or not. I'm just using it just for now because I've tried it with other ring gain, the other with the other ring gain gadgets. I couldn't even think of the word. I couldn't think of gadget. Yeah, I use this one. This one works pretty well. But I really think that this gadget would work even better with even better during like festivals where you have ring gain or like the race park and ring gain. I haven't tried it out yet because I was just grinding the festival. And as you can see, yes, I did get the top 1000 banner by the skin of my teeth. So, yeah. Basically, what this is just my fever gadget build. That's just what I'm doing this time. I cannot speak tonight. Alright, so quick rundown. Panel combo kit. Ring gain mini boost, get myself a boost every time I get rings, Slipstream Bounty. It'll give me rings passively, and I'll get a small boost from each of those rings. And then Ring Engine will give me a boost to all of my stats, which will help a lot with my drifts, since Arlet's a handling character. And because her and it's apparently Arla's the best handling character with the best boost. So her turning is gonna be her drift not her turning, her drift charge is gonna be even better. I heard I don't really keep up or I'm in the loop with like competitive CrossWorlds and all that stuff. I kinda just play the game because I enjoy the game for what it is. But I heard a lot of people didn't really think that this new gadget was all that great. And I disagree because I feel like it's a little bit more situational from what I've seen so far, but you guys will see. Alright, where are we going this time? Exactly where I wanted to go. So because it's a dash panel combo bounty, along with giving you some extra stats in handling and power, even though it's a small, even though it's just a small increase, a little bit can make a huge difference, especially in certain situations. Now, I don't really use Ring Engine that much. Like, I think that Ring Engine by itself is a really cool gadget because it's basically supersonic. And I saw that and I did nothing. But currently, right now, in CrossWorlds Online, the double ring engine stuff is just been dominating a lot. I know not everybody uses it, and you're not gonna see it nearly as much as the ultimate charge build that was, because the ultimate charge build was just so insanely strong and easy to use. Okay. I'm so accustomed to using items that I was like, okay, I'll swap my item. No, I can't do that. Alright, where are we going? And then I'll use the challenge if okay. I'll stop getting shoved all over the place. Like, I think that this new gadget is... I think people are sleeping on it. Because there's like a lot of ways you can build it. This is just one of the many different ways I feel like you can build it. You could just... I feel like you could potentially stack on the, stack on a different gadget. Well, actually, no, I didn't need to really, but I think you could stack on, like, a character kit or a machine kit with it. And give yourself an even bigger boost that way, or like one of the tuners. I know a lot of people don't. I don't really use the tuners either, but I kind of want to give us a look too. Tell me. Now, one thing I know for a fact is that this build also stacks with the regular dash panel bounty. What did you hit? This gadget stacks with the dash panel bounty gadget. So this is gonna be this gadget. Well, I still think it's pretty good for like racing, for like just regular racing like this. But I think that this gadget is going to be an amazing pick for like a ring game festivals. Oh, thank God! I don't know what happened there, but I don't care. But this gadget would be like incredibly good for like a ring game, and I did pretty good, even though most of the lab was bots. But hey, I'll take a win where I can take it, because I'm still stuck in purgatory in like late Legend 3 and early Legend 2. So is that happening to anybody else? Yeah, back to what I was saying before. This gadget, well, I think it's good for regular races. I think that during ring game festivals and the race park ring game mode, it's gonna be god tier, because like I said before, it stacks with dash panel bounty and dash panel ring game. That is where this gadget is really gonna shine. Yeah, it stacks. It just stacks. So they pretty much put this together with like a slightly nerfed power and handling tuner, which would make sense that they wouldn't want it to be too strong. Let's see where the tuner's at. Yeah, I don't know where the tuners are. Or it didn't support. No, they're right here. Yeah, I think you could probably stack those with that. With like the tuners, I think. And then you could get like some really good stats. I think if you put on like either the tuners or like a character or machine kit, you could probably get something. You could probably get something really interesting. You could probably get a really interesting build, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I don't keep up with the competitive aspect. I'm not all knowledgeable about this game, even though I play it a lot, but I just play it just because I like the game. I even might not love this game. Let's see how I do this. But yeah, I'll do it in this race. Hopefully I don't get any more jank. I don't know why this game is so weird and janky. I think it's probably just because of Unreal Engine itself. And they needed to use Unreal Engine because apparently Epic Game servers are the easiest to use for crossplay. Which that honestly tracks because I've seen many different games that have like Epic account stuff solely for crossplay, but this one doesn't really have an Epic account. You just turn on and play. So, I got a question for everybody. What do you guys think that they're going to reveal for Sonic's 35th anniversary for CrossWorlds? Because I frankly have no idea. I probably should have saved this. I don't think there's any reason for me to use it right now. I need to use my item to be more smart. More smarter? More smart. I watched the record show. I know how grammar works. There have been people just throwing uncharged bombs more often. I'm being hit by a lot of... I'm being hit by a lot of unusual things. Like that. I still have this. I didn't realize I kept the Mega Buster for that long. Okay, I need a good item. Thank you. Thank you, you did not steal it from me. Thank God. Okay, that is not a good item. And that's all I get. This is gonna be your final stretch. Maybe not? There's a much right behind it. What? I'm not gonna question it. I said that's my second place. I am not even gonna question that. It's just my second place. There aren't a lot of dash panels there. Like there weren't a whole lot of dash panels there, but it still did pretty good. I've seen that animation so many times. I wish I could just disable it. But I think that this set really comes in clutch at like the last stretch with the boost panels. I feel if you get at least 3 of them, then you should be able to like get a good upset, like I just did. Even though people were getting hit by random stuff, and somehow I just weaved right through it without even really weaving that much. Second round. Now let me check. What does everybody run? Yeah, double ring engine is still pretty prominent, but unlike the ultimate charge build, where like half or more of the lobby was using it, which was insane. This one isn't nearly as prominent. But when you see it and when someone is running it and they're like almost a football field away from the rest of the pack, and then you can tell because you're getting a monster truck in third, it gets really, really obnoxious. And I know that like players are always gonna find an exploit to just be further from everybody else. And I'm hoping that they find a way to balance out the game a bit more as much as they can with the items and the gadgets and stuff, because I don't have Mario Kart World, but from my friends who have played Mario Kart World, they said that the items and the balancing and stuff isn't much better. So it's just the nature of these games. Okay, I'm gonna back up. You're probably just gonna throw that backwards, aren't you? Having a ring engine, not really for speed, but for the stats, but for the stat increase, I think maybe I think it's a good idea for this. Because my drift handling is almost damn near like I'm using a handling car. You're gonna do something terrible, aren't you? Why is that Mega Man holding that bomb for so long? It's fully charged. I didn't even look behind me, I just threw it. I was like, I don't like to deal with that. Is that Mega Man good? Oh well. Hey, Daytona again. So, because I don't have my usual Kung Fu item swap, I have to use my items way more sparingly. Like, I hate to be that guy where, oh yeah, bag, but like, I kinda don't really have much of any other options outside of just keeping my lines well. Like, I knew it! That's what you get for using your tornado too early. That is exactly what you get. You get third, or worse. You got last? Bro got last. I can't believe he got last. Because they're trying to screw me and everybody else who's around him over. What karma? A good placements 3 times in a row. Okay, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna go in a race park and really test out what happens if I go all in with the ring game. Now keep in mind all of the stacks. So let's see. That's a good one. I have no idea, so you know what. I pressed a random and it just went to Cola Town. Oh my god, I'm finally seeing all on here that everybody else is amazing. Probably should have chosen East Stadium, but I was like, well, let me just choose. I'll just go random. I just don't know which course has like the best dash battles, because I did not keep track of them. Actually, no, I should have went to Radical Highway, but I can't really get that cut very well. Not the cut, the bridge. Look at that. Look at 20 already. You just get 8 right out of the gate. What is up with these CPUs being so demonic? It's just like when I was playing it earlier, not earlier, Thursday, not Thursday, Wednesday when all first released. The CPUs are just being demonic. Here. Yeah, so every dash panel, you get 8 rings. So imagine if this was like a dash panel frenzy instead. Which I wish it was. I don't know why it wasn't. It's just, looks like, what speed is this cannon? This is not fast at all. Yeah, Town was not the best choice. But I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there who will test it better and more in depth than I have. No, Town was not the best choice. I mean, that was my fault for not researching or remembering which courses had the most amount of dash panels. I should have went to East Stadium now that I think about it, because I know East Stadium has a fair bit. Okay, that'll do it for me this time, checking out that new gadget, which, yeah, I think it's pretty darn good, if I do say so myself, considering how I got, like, a top 3 placement in the world about 3 times in a row. And I got a lot of rings during the race park mode, even though I didn't really go to, like, the best area for it. I did save, I think I saved a clip. Yeah, I did save. I think I saved a clip of me playing with my friends. I'll see if I can find it. If I can't find it, then I won't put it in the video, and if I do find it, I'll put it in the video right here at the end, so you guys can see what I mean, because I got like 30 rings per dash battle at one point. I think it was in Chronos. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, whenever you're playing any game, just play what you want to play and play how you want to play. Forget about the meta and all that stuff. Trust me, following the meta all the time is going to make the game less fun for you. And I feel like a lot of people, especially with this game currently, kind of lose the fun of the game because they're just trying to win all the time. And they're just following the meta of like the current meta or whatever, because there's so much like there's so many gadgets in this game. There's so much room for player expression in this game, and don't let the meta hold you back from doing what you want to do. Alright, and I'll see you next time, and take care.